Boy Fresh. In this video, I'm going to be talking about entry patterns. You have the double top and double bottom. You have the fake out re-entry. With no time wasting, I'm going to start by explaining what a double bottom. In an uptrend, you have a push face, then a pullback, then the price takes out this level here. Price takes out this level. We know that at this point, this candle that closed above what this current high is known as what a breakout candle. At that point, we want to start waiting for what a retest backward that is level or to this level. Now, to this level is known as what a shallow break and retest. This level is known as what a deep break and retest. But we are talking about entry pattern. Now, the first one we're talking about is what double bottom. Now, if price should come back to this level, how do we know that price is going to reverse from this level? We know all this through what a chart pattern or an entry pattern known as what a double bottom. Now, how does a double bottom looks like? Now, from this point, price was go to this level. Then from this level, now from what our first leg of what of the double bottom, from the first leg downwards, then return backwards to complete what the pattern known as what double bottom. Then from this point, it will continue to what price will now reverse what completely to the upside. Now from this level here, from our support level here, our resistance that was broken down to a support level, now push what the price to the upside. Now, what is the duty of a double bottom? The duty of a double bottom is what simply what to push the price to the upside. That's what the job of a double bottom, to push what the price to the upside. Now, what are the rules of double bottom? The rules of double bottom is that the first leg, that's the second leg the second leg must not break below the first leg. There must be what of an equal leg. That's of an equal low. Price must not take out what the first leg. There must be of an equal low. Now, at that point, it indicates that price is going to reverse to the upside. So this is what the duty of a double bottom. It's a chart pattern that indicates that at that point in time, price will reverse to the upside. So this is how we know that at this point, price is going to start buying to the upside. And once you see what a double bottom, your job as a trader is to join the forex market, set your long position around this level. Then your TP is going to be at this high. Then your stop loss is going to be below the double bottom. It's going to be below the double bottom. Now this is what the duty of a double bottom, or on how to enter to the forex market. Now let's talk about the double top. For a double top, the price is in a downtrend, then takes out this level, this is our low. If it comes back to this level, then if you see what a double top, a push face, the first leg, we want to see what the second leg. Now it indicates that at that point in time, price is going to reverse to the downside. It's going to reverse to the downside. Now your job is it's as simple as to bring out your short position at this level. At the second leg, your job is to bring out your short position. Then from this level, you target the current high. Then your stop loss is going to be above the double top. And this is how you spot this is how you enter the first market using a double top or a double bottom. Remember, the rules are very simple. The second leg must not break above the first. For a double bottom, the second leg must not break below the first leg. While for a double top, the second leg must not break above the first leg. Now this is how you know you enter with a double bottom and a double top. What about fake out re-entry? For a fake out re-entry, for an uptrend, a price trend an uptrend, a push face, a pullback, then a price should take out this level here. Now, it's not every time you're going to be seeing a double bottom or a double top. There are different type of entry patterns. These are the two I am using. So these are the one I have tested and it has been working for me. So I'm passing what the knowledge to you. So if price gets back to this level, it's not every time you're going to be seeing what double bottom and a double top. Sometimes price can get back to this level, then close below this level. Now say what it close below this level. Now if price close below this level, what it means that price what is grabbing liquidity below all these points. All those people that have entered the first market too early, it's going to stop them out, and it's going to use that what as a momentum what to push the price to the upside. So this is what a fake out re-entry. A price is trying to what grab liquidity below it's trying to grab liquidity below all those points, then push to the upside. So this is how it's going to look like. Now from this point, then at this point, this is what this is when price has closed below this level. It has closed what below what this level, what grabbing liquidity below all these points. So all those people that have placed their stop loss below this point, now price is going to stop them at, then use that liquidity what to push what the price high. Now if you see this kind of what take that to re-entry, your job is to simply wait for price down to close back into the zone around this level here. Around this level here, this way you're going to enter the forex market, then break out your long position from this level. Now you enter from this level here. Now from this level, you enter from this level, around this level, your stop loss is going to be below that fake out, that's that liquidity area price has grabbed. Then your tip is going to be what at that high. So this for a bullish trend. Let's look for what a bearish trend. For a bearish trend, the price breaks this low, then the retest gets back to this level. It does not show you a double top, but rather it closes above this. That it closes above this level here. That it closes inside this level here. Closes inside, grabbing liquidity. Then using that liquidity to push the price to the downside. So if you bring your tools here, your rectangular tools here, then mark it out, you find that price has closed inside this particular zone. So this is what the fake out. This is how the fake out looks like. This is what also known as a liquidity grab. Now at that point, if you spot this thing out, your job is to wait for price now to close back into the zone. Now from that point, you bring your entry pattern. That's your short position. From this point, you now enter. So at this point, you enter from around this level here, then your stop loss is going to be above this level, then your tip is going to be at this current low. Now let's look for a live chart view of everything you have learned so far. So this chart is simply USD JPY. Now how do you read the market structure? Now if you don't know about the market structure, you can go on my last video where I explain about market structure. Now from this level, this is our low, our push points. Price took out it breaks above this level, it was a new high, then return back to this level, known as retest. Then price push to the upside. So by doing all these things, you have known that this price is now trending to the upside. Now we use our support and resistance to mark out our level. Marking out this level here as our high. Marking out this level as our high. Now remember, this is a 4 hour time frame. We don't enter from 4 hour time frame, but rather we go down to 15 minutes time frame, whereby we look for an entry pattern. So if you watch now, this is our high, base above this high, return back to this level to retest. Now let me go down to the 15 minutes time frame. Now this is our 15 minutes time frame. Now looking at this level, what are you seeing? This is a double bottom. Now what are the rules? The first leg must not the second leg must not break below the first leg. That's that the rule the rule was obeyed. Now price was tap into this level here. He tapped into the first leg. So the tap. You can see what this sweet tap backwards is to the second leg. Tap the level there. From this level, price was started buying to the upside. Now at this point, if you see this thing, well, your job now is now what, to bring out your long position from this point. From this point, then you place your entry. Your stop is going to be below what this level here. Then your TP is going to be at this current level here. Watch how price after that second leg, price just went straight up, even breaking what our current high we have here, even continue to the upside. So this is what our example of what a double bottom. Now let's look for example of what a fake out re-entry. Now for a fake out re-entry, now this was what, this was our low. We have our low here. Price took out this low. It came back to retest this level. Now look at something. This was when price was closed above what there was what a weak rejection around this level. After what, price tapped liquidity inside this zone. Then after that liquidity, price was sold down to the downside. Price was started pushing what to the downside. This is an example of fake out re-entry. Now after this liquidity grab, price was started selling straight to the downside. So how do you enter the first market? After you have spotted what this fake out, now your job is to wait for price now to close back into the zone. Now around this level, this is where you now enter the first market. Now your short position here, your stop is going to be above that liquidity area. Then your stop is going to be either 1:2 or 1:3. Let's do 1:2 here. Then if we are risking about 50 pips, here, about 50 pips, we're going to be aiming for for 100 and something pips. So if you look at something after that level, price was even sold way below our entry area to the downside. So this is an example of what a fake out re-entry. So this is how fake out re-entry looks like. There are many other chart patterns. There are many other entry patterns. You can go and research about entry patterns, but these two I use is what I have been using so far: the double bottom and the double top, and fake out re-entry. See you guys on my next video. It's your boy Fresh.